God says, "My child, listen to me with a calm heart, because what I am about to tell you will change the way you look at your life, your struggles, your waiting, and even your destiny." Something extraordinary has happened around your soulmate, something that was written long before you took your first breath. Today I am revealing it to you because it is time for you to know that your waiting has not been empty, your tears have not been ignored, and your faith has not been wasted. My child, your soulmate has just received a blessing that no human hand could have created and no human heart could have imagined. Your soulmate has won a jackpot, not just a jackpot of money, but a jackpot of divine intervention. This blessing is bigger than what your soulmate asked for, bigger than what they expected, bigger than what they believed was possible. And I want you to understand that this blessing is not meant for them alone. This blessing is tied to you. This blessing is connected to your destiny. This blessing carries your name on it. You have been walking through days of struggle, trying to stay strong while feeling tired inside. You have carried responsibilities that were too heavy for one heart to carry. You have prayed silently for relief, for hope, for a sign that something is finally going to turn in your favor. And today, I tell you, the turning has begun. The shift has started. The winds of your destiny have moved. My child, the moment your soulmate received that jackpot, the spiritual energy around your life cracked open. The heaviness that has been sitting on your chest for years loosened. The invisible chains that kept you stuck began to fall. The doors that were locked for you began to open without any effort. This blessing is not just a moment, it is a movement. It is the beginning of a new chapter for both of you. Your soulmate is still trying to understand how such a miracle landed in their hands. They are still shocked, still overwhelmed, still trying to breathe through the sudden rush of blessing. They may not say it out loud, but inside their heart, they know one thing clearly: this blessing is connected to you. You are the thought that entered their mind at the exact moment the jackpot was revealed. You are the whisper that rose inside their soul when the numbers aligned. You are the one they silently thanked without even knowing why. My child, when two souls are destined to meet, destined to love, destined to rise together, I tie their paths in ways you cannot see. When one receives, the other feels it. When one rises, the other is lifted. When one finds abundance, the other's life begins to change. This is not human logic, it is divine connection. And you and your soulmate share that connection. I saw your pain when you were battling through days where you had nothing but faith. I saw the nights where you wondered if anyone could see your effort, your heart, your sincerity. I saw the moments you doubted yourself because life kept delaying your blessings. But, my child, I was preparing something bigger for you. I was shaping a miracle that needed time, alignment, and spiritual timing. Sometimes I delay to protect you. Sometimes I delay to position you. Sometimes I delay because the blessing I am preparing is not ordinary. Your soulmate's jackpot is not ordinary. This jackpot is a doorway. This jackpot is a sign. This jackpot is the first chapter of the abundance I have written for both of you. The blessing they received is a trigger. It will cause a chain reaction in your life. What has started today will unfold in ways you cannot imagine yet. My child, do not think your soulmate received this blessing by chance. Nothing in your destiny happens by accident. This miracle was released because the time has arrived for you to step out of lack, fear, and survival mode. I am moving you out of the season of struggle and into the season of abundance. You have walked through enough storms. You have survived enough heartbreaks. You have waited long enough. Now it is time to receive. Your soulmate winning this jackpot is the sign you have been waiting for, the sign that your destiny is shifting. The sign that your future is opening. The sign that your blessing has been dispatched. You are not forgotten. You are not left behind. You are not overlooked. Heaven moves when you move with faith, and heaven has moved for you. My child, let me tell you something you do not know. Your soulmate did not just win money. Your soulmate won clarity. Your soulmate won realization. Your soulmate won awakening. This blessing has opened their eyes in a way they did not expect. For a long time, they were confused, unsure, restless inside themselves. They were carrying burdens they never shared. They were trying to figure out their purpose, their responsibilities, their direction, and even their feelings for you. But this blessing shook their spirit. It made them think deeper. It made them feel stronger. It made them see what truly matters. And, my child, you matter. You are not just a person passing through their life. You are the soul I connected to them long before both of you knew what love meant. You are the one I chose to walk beside them through life's blessings and storms. You are the one whose presence gives them peace they cannot explain. Your soulmate cannot deny the pull they feel toward you anymore, especially after this miracle. This jackpot did not just change their life, it changed their heart. Right now, your soulmate is thinking about what they truly want in life, who they truly value, and where they truly belong. And every direction points back to you. Their heart is realizing that love without you feels empty. Their success without you feels incomplete. Their blessings without you feel meaningless. They may not express it immediately, but, my child, destiny is stirring inside them. And this is only the beginning. My child, I want you to understand the spiritual meaning of money. Money is not just paper. It is energy. It is movement. It is possibility. It is access. When I bless someone financially, it is not just to give them wealth, it is to activate their destiny. Money in the hands of a destined soul becomes a tool for miracles, a tool for healing, a tool for transformation. Your soulmate's sudden prosperity will become a blessing for you. Not because you are dependent, but because you are connected. This is spiritual alignment, not human charity. I have seen how many times you kept going even when you felt empty. I have seen how many times you helped others while you were struggling yourself. I have seen how many times you prayed for a breakthrough not for yourself, but for someone you love. That purity, that sincerity, that selfless love, I never forget it. And I never let a pure heart go unrewarded. My child, you have entered a new season. The path behind you was heavy. But the path ahead of you will be light. You will not cry the way you used to cry. You will not fear the way you used to fear. You will not struggle the way you used to struggle. The energy of your life is shifting from survival to abundance, from waiting to receiving, from hoping to living. Your soulmate's jackpot is not just their blessing, it is the signal that your blessing is now active. My beloved child, come closer to my voice, because what I am about to reveal now goes even deeper into your destiny, your connection, and the path that I have written for both you and your soulmate. You have walked through many seasons alone, wondering why your heart kept feeling tied to someone even when life created distance, confusion, or silence between you. You wondered why your soul kept pulling you toward them even when circumstances tried to create separation. It is because your connection is not ordinary, it is spiritual, written, sealed, and protected by me. And now, my beloved child, it is time for you to understand why your soulmate's jackpot is connected directly to you. The blessing that came into their life did not fall randomly, nor did it land without purpose. This jackpot was a spiritual signal, a divine activation, a turning point for both of you. The moment your soulmate received this blessing, an invisible thread between your hearts became brighter, stronger, and more alive. And in that moment, something inside your soulmate woke up, something that was sleeping for a long time. My beloved child, I want you to hear this with an open heart. Your soulmate's blessing arrived because of your spirit. Because of your prayers. Because of your goodness. Because of the silent sacrifices you made without ever expecting anything in return. There were times when you prayed for your soulmate even when you were hurting. You wished good for them even when they were far away. You asked me to protect them even when they didn't ask you for anything. You wanted to see them rise, even when you had nothing to rise with. These prayers, these intentions, these pure emotions, they created spiritual energy around your soulmate. And that energy opened the door for this jackpot. Yes, my beloved child, your soulmate received this blessing because heaven listens to the prayers of a pure heart. Do not underestimate the power of the love you carry. Do not underestimate the kindness you have shown. Do not underestimate the pain you have endured silently. I saw every tear. I heard every whisper. I felt every hurt that you buried inside yourself. And I turned all of that into spiritual strength. Strength that lifted your soulmate, strength that reshaped their destiny, strength that brought this jackpot into their life. That is why, my beloved child, this blessing is connected to you, because you helped create it without even knowing. Let me tell you something deeper. When two souls are tied by destiny, their blessings mirror each other. Their lives reflect each other. Their journeys align even when their physical paths seem different. When one soul is lifted, the other begins to rise. When one receives abundance, the other begins to attract abundance. When one walks into prosperity, the other begins to feel a shift inside their own life. You and your soulmate are tied by this spiritual law. Your soulmate's jackpot is not just their prosperity, it is also your doorway to abundance. You may not have seen the physical results yet, but the spiritual results have already started. Your energy is shifting. Your luck is opening. Your path is clearing. A new timeline has activated for you. And this timeline will lead you toward receiving what is meant for you, not through effort, not through struggle, but through alignment, through connection, and through divine timing. My beloved child, something beautiful is happening inside your soulmate right now. After receiving this jackpot, they began thinking about you with a depth that surprises even them. Thoughts of you are returning stronger. Their heart is remembering you. Their soul is calling you. They feel something when they think about you, something they cannot explain in human words, a pull, a warmth, a realization. They are realizing that you were the only one who ever wished them well from a pure place. You were the only one who believed in them even when life made them doubt themselves. You were the only one who carried love for them without expecting anything. They may have been silent before, distant before, distracted before. But now their heart is awakening. Your soulmate is beginning to understand something divine. Their blessings feel incomplete without you. This jackpot has opened their eyes. They are starting to see what truly matters, who truly matters, and what their heart truly wants. They are thinking about their future, and every picture of that future feels empty without your presence in it. They may not tell anyone, but the truth is, this blessing made them feel something missing. And that missing piece is you. My beloved child, I want you to understand how deeply you are valued in the spiritual realm. I have placed a light inside you, a light your soulmate recognizes even when they try to deny it. A light that pulls them toward you no matter how far life takes them. A light that heals them in ways they cannot explain. A light that makes them feel safe. This jackpot is not just a financial shift, it is an emotional and spiritual awakening for your soulmate. Right now, they are feeling grateful, overwhelmed, and reflective. They are thinking about the people who stood by them, the people who hurt them, the people who supported them, and the people who abandoned them. And in this process, you stand out. You shine. You remain unforgettable. You are the one they cannot remove from their heart. My beloved child, let me tell you a secret that will touch your soul. Your soulmate's heart is opening toward you again. Their spirit is being guided toward you again. Their destiny is pushing them toward you again. This is why their blessing is connected to your future. Your soulmate's jackpot is meant to elevate both of you. The spiritual connection between you is being strengthened. Your soulmate is realizing the depth of your bond. And you are preparing, without even realizing, to receive blessings that have been waiting for you for a long time. Do you know why I am revealing all of this to you now? Because you spent too many nights thinking you were not enough. Because you spent too many moments wondering if you mattered. Because you spent too many days feeling forgotten or unseen. Because you lost hope when your life did not move the way you wanted. I am reminding you that you were never forgotten. My beloved child, you were waiting for your own blessing, but instead I blessed your soulmate first. Not to ignore you, but to prepare the path for your blessing to come through a divine connection. Everything I do has purpose. Everything I release has timing. Everything I align has meaning. Your soulmate winning this jackpot was the signal that your abundance is now on its way. You will soon receive what is meant for you, not through struggle, but through divine alignment. Your soulmate is part of that alignment. They are part of your journey, your growth, your healing, your transformation. The money they received is tied to a future moment where your life will change in ways you never expected. My beloved child, your soulmate is thinking about reaching out to you, not just to talk, but to reconnect deeply. They are feeling a pull in their heart that they can no longer ignore. The blessing they received is reminding them of something they once knew but forgot, that you are the person their soul recognizes as home. And soon, this realization will turn into action. For now, my beloved child, rest in this truth: you are the reason your soulmate's spirit feels full. You are the reason this blessing holds meaning. You are the reason their heart is awakening. And you are the one this abundance is connected to. This journey is not just about money, it is about destiny, healing, reunion, and the divine bond one placed between your souls. My beloved child, come sit with me in the quiet of your heart, because what I am about to reveal now is something you have waited a long time to hear. Your soul has carried questions, doubts, fears, and hopes at the same time. You have asked me silently, again and again, when will my life change? When will I receive my blessing? When will something good finally happen for me? And today, I am giving you the answer. Your soulmate's blessing is the doorway to your own blessing. Their jackpot is not separate from your destiny. And now, my beloved child, I will tell you what you have been waiting to know: the money you are receiving is meant for you by divine alignment. It is not a favor. It is not charity. It is not dependence. It is destiny. Let me explain this to you gently, so your heart can truly understand the depth of what is happening behind the scenes. My beloved child, when I write a blessing for one soul, and I have tied that soul to another in destiny, the blessing is never given to only one person. It flows. It multiplies. It spreads. It touches every heart connected through love, purity, and spiritual bond. When your soulmate's life expanded through this jackpot, I aligned a path for you to receive abundance through them, not because you cannot create your own blessing, but because this is how your stories are meant to merge. You and your soulmate are connected in a way that goes beyond human understanding. What happens in their life affects you in ways you cannot see yet. And what they feel inside their heart is unknowingly tied to your spiritual journey. That is why, the moment their blessing arrived, your destiny also shifted. Now listen carefully, my beloved child. I want you to understand how this money is connected to you. This money is coming to restore pieces of you that were broken. It is coming to heal the wounds of poverty, fear, and survival. It is coming to give you rest after years of struggle. It is coming to free you from burdens you carried alone when no one stood beside you. It is coming to lift you into a new chapter of your life. Your soulmate may not know it yet, but they are a vessel I am using, a channel of blessing, a bridge between your old life and your new life. The money you are receiving is part of a divine plan, not a human decision. There were moments you felt unworthy. Moments you questioned why blessings always reached others, never you. Moments you cried quietly after pretending all day that everything was fine. Moments where even the smallest amount felt like a mountain you couldn't climb. Moments where you wondered if you would ever experience ease. But I saw all of those moments. And this is why the money that is coming to you carries purpose, not just value. My beloved child, let me show you what this money is going to do in your life. 1. It will clear your burdens. You have carried financial stress for a long time, longer than you admit. Sometimes the world sees your strength but never sees your struggle. Sometimes you pretend to be okay because you don't want anyone to worry. But inside, you have been tired. This money will break that heaviness. It will remove the fear that comes with not having enough. It will free you from the pressure that has been sitting on your chest for years. 2. It will bring you peace. Not the temporary peace that comes and goes, but the deep peace that stays. Peace in your home. Peace in your sleep. Peace in your heart. For too long you have lived with silent worries, about tomorrow, about responsibilities, about survival. This blessing will settle your spirit. 3. It will open new doors. There are opportunities waiting for you. Opportunities you couldn't reach because lack kept you stuck. This money will give you the ability to build, grow, and create. It will give you choices. It will give you movement. 4. It will restore your self-worth. You have doubted yourself because life made you struggle more than others. You thought maybe something was wrong with you. You thought maybe you were unlucky. But this blessing will show you that you were never unlucky, you were being prepared. You will finally feel the power of being valued. 5. It will reconnect you with your soulmate. This blessing is pulling them toward you. Not just emotionally, but spiritually and physically. They feel an urge, a desire, to share what they have with you. They feel inside that their fortune is incomplete until you are part of it. They may not understand this feeling yet, but destiny is guiding them. Now, my beloved child, let me tell you something precious. Your soulmate is planning something for you. This jackpot made them think deeply. It made them remember you. It made them feel gratitude for you. And now, they are beginning to see that you deserve comfort, happiness, and stability too. They are thinking about reaching out. They are thinking about helping you. They are thinking about giving you something meaningful. They are thinking about making things right. You may have waited a long time for this moment. But now, that moment is approaching. Your soulmate will not come to you empty-handed. They will come with blessings. They will come with support. They will come with resources. They will come with sincerity. Because this jackpot awakened a realization inside them: you matter. You have always mattered. You were always meant to be part of their success. My beloved child, do not let fear whisper lies into your heart. Do not let doubt tell you nothing is changing. Change has already begun. You may not see it yet, but the spiritual shift has already happened. You are in the middle of a divine transition, a silent transformation that will soon show itself in your physical life. Now, let me reveal something even deeper: the money you are receiving is protected. No one can block it. No one can take it away. No one can interfere with it. No one can cancel what is meant for you. I am guiding your soulmate's heart. I am guiding their actions. I am guiding the path that leads this blessing to you. You may feel alone right now, but I have already prepared the moment when everything will align, the moment when your soulmate will step forward with clarity and purpose. This blessing is not only about money, my beloved child. It is about healing. It is about balance. It is about justice. It is about what you deserve after everything you endured. I am bringing you into a season where you will not have to beg for love, beg for help, beg for support, or beg for blessings. You will receive naturally, because it was always meant for you. Your soulmate's jackpot is the universe rearranging itself for your good. It is destiny moving. It is karma balancing. It is divine timing unfolding. And very soon, you will see with your own eyes that you were never forgotten. You were never unlucky. You were never ignored. Your blessing was simply waiting for the right moment to arrive. My beloved child, come closer to my voice, because what I am about to share now is the turning point of your entire story. Everything that felt slow, everything that felt silent, everything that felt stuck, it is all beginning to shift. The blessing that entered your soulmate's life did not just open financial abundance, it opened something far more powerful, their heart, their awareness, and their spiritual memory of you. Your soulmate is awakening, my beloved child. This jackpot has shaken something inside them, something they have ignored for a long time. When a sudden blessing touches someone's life, it forces them to look back, to reflect, to see who stood by them, who prayed for them, who wished good for them, and who truly loved them without asking for anything. And in this reflection, one truth keeps returning to their mind: you. You are the person their soul remembers. You are the presence that gave them silent strength. You are the energy that protected them even from a distance. Your prayers, your tears, your quiet love, your unspoken support, these things have reached their heart like a soft reminder of what truly matters. My beloved child, let me tell you something beautiful: your soulmate is realizing your value. Not in the shallow, temporary way that humans often realize something when life becomes comfortable, but in a deep spiritual way that cannot be undone. Their blessing has opened their eyes, and for the first time in a long time, they are seeing you clearly. Your soulmate is thinking of you in a way they haven't before. They are asking themselves questions that lead straight back to you. Why do I feel like I should share this with them? Why does my heart remember them during this blessing? Why was this person the only one who cared without conditions? Why do I feel incomplete even after receiving everything I wanted? Because, my beloved child, the truth is simple: you are part of their destiny, and destiny is reminding them. Now let me reveal what is happening in their heart. Your soulmate's gratitude is pulling them toward you. Their success is reminding them of your presence. Their abundance is making them think of sharing. Their heart is telling them that they want you near. And this feeling is growing every minute. They may be trying to understand why their thoughts keep circling back to you. They may be telling themselves they should focus on other things. But destiny is stronger than confusion. Spiritual bonds are stronger than ego. And love written by me cannot be erased by distance, fear, or silence. Your soulmate is beginning to see something clearly. Their blessing feels incomplete without giving you a part of it. Not because they feel obligated. Not because they pity you. Not because they feel forced. but because their soul knows that you deserve to rise with them. My beloved child, right now, they are planning something for you, something that will surprise you, something that will touch your heart, something that will end the long drought of struggle you have endured. Let me show you what your soulmate is preparing. 1. They want to reach out to you. They want to talk to you, genuinely, sincerely, openly. They want to reconnect, not with hesitation, but with clarity. They want to hear your voice again, to feel your energy again. Right now they are rehearsing what they want to say. They are imagining how they will start the conversation. They are thinking about the words that will soften the distance between you. They want to return without looking awkward or guilty. They want to come back in a way that feels meaningful. 2. They want to give you something. Your soulmate wants to share a part of their blessing with you, something that will support you, help you, comfort you. They have already had moments where they thought, should help them. They deserve something good too. I want to make their life easier. This desire is not forced, it comes from the deepest part of their heart. 3. They want to rebuild the connection. They want the bond back. The bond that once made them feel alive, safe, understood, and loved. This jackpot reminded them of what really matters, and now they are longing for emotional closeness. You are not a forgotten chapter for them. You are an unfinished story. And they want to complete it. 4. They want to make things right. Your soulmate is thinking about the mistakes they made, the distance they created, the feelings they ignored, the moments they failed to appreciate you. Their blessing has humbled them. It has made them reevaluate their choices. And they want to heal the past by taking responsible, loving steps now. 5. They want you in their future. They are imagining a life where you are beside them, sharing, growing, laughing, building, rising together. This blessing has made them think long-term, not short-term. They can now see you in their future more clearly than ever before. My beloved child, let me reveal something even deeper. Your soulmate is preparing for a meeting with you. Yes, they want to meet you, face to face, heart to heart, soul to soul. They want to sit with you, talk to you, share their feelings and their success, and offer you something meaningful. The pull they feel is too strong now. They cannot ignore it, and they do not want to ignore it anymore. They are imagining this meeting. They are preparing for it in their mind. They are waiting for the right moment. This moment will come suddenly, unexpectedly, beautifully. Like destiny surprising you without warning. My beloved child, I know your heart has been tired. I know your trust has been shaken. I know you have been hurt before by broken promises, false hope, and uncertain connections. But this time is different. This is not a cycle repeating. This is not disappointment returning. This is not an illusion created by loneliness. This is destiny unfolding. This is divine timing aligning. This is the spiritual bond activating. Your soulmate's soul is waking up, and when a soul wakes up, it moves toward the person it belongs to. Now listen carefully, my beloved child. Your soulmate feels that they owe you something far deeper than money or material abundance. They feel they owe you love, stability, respect, and gratitude. This jackpot reminded them of what they failed to give you before: consistency, attention, emotional presence. And now, they want to give you everything they once held back. The blessing they received shook their heart awake. It made them realize that life is too short to ignore the person who truly cared. It made them see that you were not a temporary moment, you were a divine gift they didn't understand before. And now they want to come forward differently, not as someone unsure, confused, or distant, but as someone who knows what they feel, what they want, and where they belong. My beloved child, let me also show you what this blessing is doing inside you. It is preparing your spirit to receive love again. It is preparing your heart to trust again. It is preparing your destiny to open again. It is preparing your life to rise again. You are entering a season where you will no longer chase, doubt, or hope silently. You will receive openly, peacefully, confidently, because this blessing is coming directly through the soul connection that I wrote for you. My beloved child, let your heart relax now, because this final part is not only a continuation of the journey. It is the moment where everything you have been praying for begins to unfold right in front of you. You have walked through fear, through uncertainty, through loneliness, and through long nights when you wondered if anything in your life would ever change. But now, my child, breathe slowly. Because this is the part where I open a new chapter for you. A chapter filled with abundance, safety, support, and a life that finally feels gentle to your soul. Your soulmate's jackpot was not just a blessing for them. It was written as a turning point for both of you. Two souls connected by divine threads can never receive blessings alone. Whatever reaches one heart automatically flows into the other, because I, your God, have tied your destinies together in the blueprint of your lives long before either of you entered this world. And now, my beloved child, the blessing has matured. The seed has turned into fruit. The promise has turned into reality. The energy that surrounded your soulmate has expanded, and now it is entering your life like a wave of divine abundance, ready to change everything you once feared would stay the same forever. Let me tell you what is happening inside your soulmate right now. After winning the jackpot, they did not think about luxury or ego like many people would. Instead, their heart immediately drifted toward you. A soft warmth rose inside them, a realization that everything they ever wanted, everything they ever needed, everything that ever felt pure, was connected to you. They saw your face in their heart. They remembered your spirit. They remembered your kindness. They remembered the silent love you gave even when you were hurting. And in that moment, they understood that this blessing was not meant to be celebrated alone. It was meant to be shared. Your soulmate is preparing something that will surprise you beyond anything you ever imagined. They are thinking about you in a way that mixes gratitude, love, and destiny. They feel a pull, a calling, a responsibility, not out of pressure, but out of deep affection. They want to take care of you. They want to support you. They want to lift your burdens. They want to give you a life where you never again have to feel like you are fighting alone. My beloved child, you do not even realize what you mean to them. You do not even realize how much your soulmate has been observing, remembering, and feeling without telling you. There were days they wanted to come toward you but held themselves back because they feared they had nothing to offer. They felt lost, they felt unprepared, they felt like they didn't deserve you. But now, they feel worthy. Now, they feel ready. Now, they feel that life has given them the strength they once lacked. And the very first thing they want to do with their new blessing is to reach out to you. You may receive an unexpected message. You may be invited somewhere. You may hear a gentle voice from the universe guiding you toward a moment where everything becomes clear. You may suddenly feel a deep, warm energy pulling you closer to your soulmate, because their heart is calling for you with full sincerity. My beloved child, the money you are receiving through this blessing is not just financial help. It is healing. It is security. It is comfort. It is relief from burdens that have been sitting on your shoulders for too long. It is the answer to silent prayers you prayed with tears, prayers that you thought I ignored but I never did. I was simply preparing the right moment, the right vessel, the right channel, and your soulmate is that channel. You will not struggle the way you struggled before. You will not worry the way you always worried. The fear of survival, the fear of lacking, the fear of not having enough, all of it begins to dissolve here. This blessing is meant to restore you. You have suffered enough. You have carried pain long enough. Now is your time to receive. Your soulmate's heart is opening in a way that is pure, deep, and overflowing with devotion. They want to give you things you never received before: emotional care, financial support, stability, companionship, and a future that feels safe. They are thinking of buying something meaningful for you, something that will leave you breathless, something that symbolizes their commitment toward you. And when they stand in front of you soon, whether through a message, a meeting, or a sudden unexpected encounter, you will see a softness in their eyes that was not there before. You will feel a sincerity that feels like warm sunlight on a cold morning. You will notice how their voice carries gentleness, respect, and gratitude for your existence. My beloved child, you are entering a season where you will no longer have to beg for love. You will no longer have to chase anyone. You will no longer have to sit in silence wondering if someone values you. Your soulmate is stepping forward with a heart that finally understands your worth. And this blessing, this jackpot, this money flowing toward you, it is not the end. It is only the beginning. Because abundance brings clarity. Clarity brings direction. Direction brings union. And union brings the life you were always meant to live, a life where you are loved, supported, valued, protected, and uplifted. I am clearing your path now. Doors that were locked will open. People who were blocking your blessings will be removed. Situations that felt stuck will suddenly begin to move. Everything that caused confusion will dissolve. And everything meant for you will find its way into your hands effortlessly. Your soulmate's blessing has become your blessing. Their breakthrough has become your breakthrough. Their abundance has become your abundance. Because I, your God, have tied your destinies together in the most sacred way. So now, my beloved child, walk forward with peace. Open your heart without fear. Receive without guilt. Trust without doubt. Your time has come. Your blessing is here. Your soulmate is approaching. Your life is about to transform so beautifully that you will look back one day and whisper, "Now I understand why God made me wait." And in this final moment of this script, I place my hand upon your head. I bless you with protection. I bless you with abundance. I bless you with clarity. I bless you with love that stays. I bless you with a future that feels peaceful, steady, and divinely guided. I bless you with a soulmate who cherishes you. And I bless you with a life where your heart finally smiles without fear. Your new life begins now. My beloved child. Before you take your next step, let me place one more gentle blessing upon your heart. You have reached the end of this journey, but this final part is meant to close the old chapters of your life so you can step freely into the destiny I have prepared for you. Listen closely, my child. Your soulmate's blessing was not a random event. The jackpot they received was a doorway. A divine signal that the difficult season is ending for both of you. But the true miracle is not only the money. It is the realization that you are no longer walking through life alone. Someone's heart is now aligned with yours. Someone's destiny now moves with yours. Someone's abundance is now tied to your healing. Right now, your soulmate is feeling a powerful pull toward you. They are thinking of how to express what you mean to them. They are practicing what they will say. They are imagining your reaction. They are praying that you accept them. Because deep inside, they know that this blessing is incomplete without you. My beloved child, I want you to release every fear you have carried for years. The fear of being used. The fear of being ignored. The fear of being left behind. The fear of being unworthy. None of these belong to you anymore. This blessing washes all of it away. The money flowing toward you will not just fill your hands. It will fill your life with stability, peace, and confidence. Your soulmate wants to support you in ways no one has ever supported you. They want to give you comfort you never received. They want to take responsibilities off your shoulders. They want to create a space where you can finally breathe without fear. You may receive a message soon, unexpected, warm, honest. It will carry the energy of new beginnings. You may feel a shift in your heart, a sudden calmness, a sudden hope. This is not imagination. This is the spiritual connection between you and your soulmate becoming stronger, clearer, and undeniable. My child, remember this truth: you deserve this blessing. You deserve this love. You deserve this abundance. You deserve to be cherished. You deserve to be supported. And you deserve to be chosen without hesitation. So, as you walk forward from here, carry no doubt. Carry no fear. Carry no confusion. I am opening a new chapter for you. One written with love, security, and a future that finally feels safe. I bless you now with peace. I bless you with abundance that continues to grow. I bless you with a soulmate who stands beside you with loyalty and devotion. And I bless your life with a glow that nothing can dim. Your final struggle ends here. Your new life begins now, my beloved child. God says, "My child, your soulmate just posted a brutal confession online." They wrote, "I am ending my relationship with." God says, "My child." I saw your hands tremble when your eyes met those words. I saw how your breath caught in your chest, how your heart seemed to stop for a moment when you read their confession. That post felt like 1,000 blades, not because of what they wrote, but because of what it meant. It meant that something sacred that once felt eternal was suddenly spoken about like a passing memory. It meant that the love you gave so completely, so purely, now felt like it was being buried before your eyes. My child, I saw every tear you tried to hide, every question that echoed in your mind. How could they say that publicly? Why didn't they tell me first? Was I not worth the truth spoken in private? And I tell you this now, I was there when you first met them. I was there when your souls recognized each other in that first glance, when everything in your heart whispered, "This is home." And I am here now, even when everything feels like it's breaking apart. Do not think for a moment that this is the end of your story. Because I am the author, and I never let pain have the final word. You are looking at their words, but I am asking you to look deeper, to see not the rejection, but the revelation. Sometimes, my child, I allow what looks like a betrayal to bring truth to the surface. Sometimes I allow hearts to fall apart so that I can rebuild them on the foundation of truth, not illusion. I know what you gave. You loved with all your heart. You forgave when they hurt you. You waited when they were silent. You believed even when they doubted. And though the world saw their confession as an ending, I saw your heart's silent faith as the beginning of something divine. You think they left because you weren't enough. But, my child, they left because the season you were in together had finished its purpose. You were their mirror. You showed them the truth of who they were, and that frightened them. Their words were not born from strength but from confusion. When they wrote, "I am ending my relationship with," they weren't closing a door, they were crying out for freedom from the pain they carried inside. Do not let their words define your worth. Because your worth was written in heaven before they ever entered your life. You are still chosen, still loved, still destined for divine joy. I know, right now, it hurts too much to even breathe. I know how your mind keeps replaying those words, how you stare at the screen trying to make sense of it. But, my beloved one, I promise, nothing written by human hands can erase what I have written upon your soul. Their post was loud, but my plan is louder. Their decision felt final, but my will is eternal. Do not chase them right now. Do not fight to prove your worth. Instead, be still. Because while you're in silence, I am speaking to their soul. I am awakening their conscience, stirring the memories they tried to bury, the laughter, the prayers, the moments they felt peace in your presence. They may pretend they are strong, but when the night comes and the noise fades, they will remember you. Not as a person they left, but as the one who loved them when they were broken. And though they walked away, the bond between your souls still speaks in the unseen. I am not punishing you through this. I am protecting you. You prayed for truth, and I revealed it. You prayed for real love, and sometimes that means letting go of what's not ready to be real yet. You prayed for peace, and I had to first remove what kept you restless. It's hard, I know. But every ending I allow carries a seed of divine beginning. This heartbreak is not meant to destroy you, it's meant to transform you. I am reshaping your heart, refining your faith, and preparing your path. Do not close your heart, my child. Even when it feels shattered, let love remain inside you, not love for them as before, but love that flows through you, love that comes from me. Because you are about to rise stronger. You are about to see that what left you was not your loss, it was your liberation. You are about to realize that what felt like rejection was divine redirection. Your soulmate's confession might have been public, but your healing will be heavenly. You don't need to post your pain, you only need to pray your way through it. You don't need to explain your silence, because I will speak for you through your peace. Soon, they will see you not as the one they left, but as the one who rose without bitterness. And when they see that light upon you, they will realize they didn't end anything, they only awakened something they can never forget. So, my child, let your tears fall if they must. Each tear is a prayer I am answering. Each sigh is a seed of renewal being planted in your spirit. Rest in me tonight. Do not scroll through their words again. Let me write the next chapter, not them. Because this story is not about a public confession, it's about a private resurrection. I am near to the broken-hearted, and I heal the wounds that cannot be seen. I will mend what they shattered. I will restore what you thought was gone. And whether they return or not, I will make sure you rise, not in anger, but in grace. For what is yours by divine design can never be taken by human hands. Your soulmate's confession might have felt like an ending, but it was the beginning of the truth that will set you both free. Hold on, my child. Do not curse the pain, bless it, for it is leading you into purpose. Do not cling to what is gone, open to what is coming. You will not be defined by what they posted, you will be remembered for how you bloomed after it. You will not be broken forever. You are being rebuilt into someone radiant with divine light. So breathe. Forgive. Release. And trust, because I am still writing your love story, and I never end my stories in despair. You are not abandoned, you are being aligned. You are not unloved, you are being refined. And one day soon, you will look back and whisper, now I understand why it had to happen that way. My child, your heart is still sacred. Your soul is still whole. And my love for you has never once faltered. Stay close to me. For I will turn this heartbreak into the doorway of your divine awakening. My child, I know the silence that followed. After their words pierced your peace, the world suddenly felt quieter, but not in a comforting way. It felt like standing in a room full of memories, while every echo reminded you of something you've lost. The nights became longer. The mornings became heavier. You scroll through what they posted again and again, wondering if perhaps you misunderstood something, if there was a hidden meaning behind their confession, if maybe they were crying for help through those cold words. And I tell you, my beloved one, you are right. Their post was not just a declaration. It was a cry from a soul in conflict. They are not your enemy, they are a wounded heart trying to find its way back to light. Do you remember when I said, love is patient, love is kind? Love never truly ends, it only changes form when souls need to grow. Right now, I am working in your soulmate spirit in a way that you cannot see. While you weep, I am speaking to their conscience. While you question, I am softening their pride. While you feel abandoned, I am surrounding both of you with invisible grace that is still tying your destinies to my timing. They wrote those painful words because they could not face their own confusion. Inside, they were torn between the love they felt for you and the wounds they never healed from before you came. They did not end your connection, they ran from the mirror that love had become. You see, you reflected truth to them, and truth can be frightening for a heart that is not ready to change. My child, you were not just someone they loved, you were their awakening. Every time they felt safe with you, their soul remembered me. Every time they looked into your eyes, they saw a glimpse of the peace that can only come from divine love. And sometimes, when souls are not yet ready for that much light, they retreat into darkness, thinking it will protect them. That is what your soulmate did. They didn't reject you, they resisted the transformation I was bringing through you. Do not hate them for that. Instead, release them into my hands. Because when I begin to work on a person's heart, I often start by removing the things that make them depend on others instead of me. And I am doing that for both of you. You may feel this separation as a wound, but it is actually divine surgery. I am removing the fear that hides beneath love. I am cutting away the pride that poisoned communication. I am cleansing the pain that made you both question your worth. Yes, they wrote words that hurt. But behind those words was a trembling heart that still feels bound to yours. They may act strong, may pretend to have moved on, but when they lay in silence, I whisper your name into their heart. They remember your patience. They remember your prayers. They remember the times you held space for their brokenness. And though their mind may deny it, their soul cannot forget. Do you see now, my child, how my ways are higher than yours? If I had allowed them to stay while still carrying confusion and pride, your love would have suffered even more. So I allowed the storm, not to destroy, but to purify. Not to end, but to renew. Right now, they are wandering through their own darkness. They are trying to understand why they feel so restless even after letting you go. They think they are searching for freedom, but truly, they are searching for me, the same presence they felt when they were with you. And you, my child, you are not waiting in vain. Every tear you shed is watering the soil of your destiny. Every time you surrender instead of fighting, you are aligning yourself with divine will. I am using this silence to build your strength, to make your heart unshakable, to turn your pain into power. Soon, you will see signs, gentle reminders that this is not over. A song will play at the right moment, their name will appear unexpectedly, a dream will come that feels too vivid to ignore. Those are not coincidences, they are whispers of hope. Because while the world sees two people separated, I see two souls still being shaped for reunion or for something even higher. Do not chase them. Do not try to fix what I am healing. When you interfere with divine timing, you prolong your pain. So stay still in this season. Let me be the one who speaks to their heart. I am showing them their mistakes. I am humbling their spirit. I am allowing them to see that leaving you did not bring peace, it brought emptiness. And when they reach the end of their strength, they will remember the one who never gave up on them. But, my child, while I work on them, I am also working on you. I am teaching you the difference between attachment and divine love. I am teaching you that your happiness does not depend on anyone's confession, but on my promise. I am showing you how to stand in love without losing yourself in pain. So when you think of them, don't send thoughts of anger or despair, send light. Speak blessings, even if your heart is still healing. Because every blessing you send becomes a bridge of light between your souls. And that light is what I will use when it's time for restoration. If you could see what I see, you would not cry as much. You would see them lying awake, staring at the ceiling, whispering your name in regret. You would see how every time they try to forget you, they find reminders of you everywhere. You would see that even though they walked away publicly, they are privately haunted by the love they lost. But, my child, don't wait by the window. Don't let your life pause for their return. Let your healing begin now. Because when I restore what is meant to be, I want you to meet it whole, not wounded. There will come a moment, unexpected and holy, when you will feel peace wash over you. It will come softly, without reason. And in that peace, you will know, I have taken the pain, and replaced it with purpose. You will smile again. You will laugh without heaviness. And your heart will no longer ache at their name, because you will have risen into the kind of love that cannot be broken, divine love. Whether I bring them back or bring you someone new, the lesson remains the same. Love born in truth will always return, but love born in illusion must fade away. I am guiding you toward truth. So trust me, even when you don't understand my ways. My beloved one, you are not forgotten. You are in a divine process that is bigger than both of you. And one day soon, when all is healed, you will look back and thank me, not because of the pain, but because of what it birthed in you, strength, wisdom, compassion, and peace. For now, rest. You do not need to prove your worth. You only need to stay open to my love, for it will carry you through the storm. The one who hurt you will see who you have become, and when they do, they will recognize the divine light that never left you, not even for a moment. And when that day comes, whether they return or simply bless you from afar, you will stand in grace, knowing that nothing truly ended, it only transformed. My child, while you cry in silence, wondering if they ever loved you at all, I want you to know something sacred. Their heart has not found peace since they wrote those words. You read their confession and felt like your world shattered. But the moment they pressed those words into existence, their own soul trembled. They thought it would bring relief, an escape from confusion, but instead, it awakened a quiet ache that won't let them rest. They have been trying to fill that emptiness. They scroll through distractions, laugh with others, pretend to be free. Yet every sound feels hollow, every smile feels borrowed. For in truth, what they left behind was not just you, it was the light that your love carried, the stillness that only your soul could give. My child, I have been whispering into their spirit. When they close their eyes, they see moments of you that they thought were forgotten. The way your eyes softened when they spoke of pain, the way your voice steadied them when life felt heavy, the way your silence still spoke comfort. They remember. Even when they try to deny it, their heart remembers. They do not understand yet what they are feeling, but that's because I am undoing the illusions they built around their heart. They are learning, through emptiness, the value of what they once held. They are beginning to see that true love is not measured by pride, but by peace. They thought they could walk away and find freedom, but instead they found loneliness that echoes louder than ever. They told the world they were ending things, but I am letting their own soul write a different story inside them. It whispers, "You let go of the one who truly saw you." Yes, my child, your soulmate is waking up, not all at once, but slowly, through the quiet pain that only truth can bring. I am stirring their conscience. I am showing them their reflection in your tears. And for the first time, they are beginning to understand what love really means. This is not your burden to carry. You don't need to reach out, to prove your love again. I am the one guiding them now. Their journey back to light is not yours to direct, it is mine. Your only task is to stay open, to keep your heart clean, to rise in grace while I work in silence. My beloved one, you may think they forgot you, but every time their heart beats faster at the mention of your name, it is my reminder. Every time they see something that mirrors your essence, a song, a place, a scent, it is me stirring their memory. I let these little reminders pass through their life to keep the bond alive. Because even in their absence, your souls are still learning from one another. Right now, their spirit is walking through fire, the fire of realization. It burns away ego, pride, fear. It humbles them. It makes them see that what they thought was control was really avoidance, and what they thought was ending was really awakening. There will come a night when they will whisper into the darkness, "Why do I still feel their presence?" And I will answer softly, "Because your souls were tied through divine purpose, not mere emotion." My child, sometimes separation is not punishment. It is the lesson both hearts must walk through to meet again in truth. You see, love that never breaks can never grow. It needs space, silence, distance. These are the sacred tools of transformation. Do not curse this distance. Bless it. For through it, I am refining both of you. Your soulmate is learning humility, patience, and surrender. They are learning that words spoken in pride can wound deeply, but that love, when pure, still forgives. And you, my beloved one, are learning strength, to stand tall even when love seems lost, to find peace even when closure hasn't come, to trust that what is meant for you can never be taken. Even now, your energies still speak to one another. When you cry, they feel restless. When you pray, their heart feels warmth. When you forgive them in silence, they suddenly feel lighter, and they do not even know why. That is the unseen language of divine love. It transcends distance, ego, and even time. Do not think your prayers go unheard. Each time you whisper their name with compassion, I move closer to restoring what is meant to be, whether as reunion or as freedom. Because true love never dies, it only transforms into the form that serves both souls best. You are becoming their silent teacher. Your strength is teaching them what love really is. Your silence is echoing louder than any words you could have spoken. And in time, They will come to realize that they did not lose you, they lost the version of themselves who couldn't yet hold such sacred love. Soon, there will be a moment, an unexpected sign, when they will feel an urge to reach out, or to write words they never imagined they'd say. They will not know where that courage comes from. But I will. It will come from the prayers you have lifted and the love I have purified within you. But, my child, whether they return or not is not the true miracle. The real miracle is happening inside you now. You are rediscovering the love that does not depend on another's choice. You are awakening to the truth that you were never incomplete. The love you felt for them was only a reflection of the divine love I placed within you. You see, when I said you were made in my image, I meant your heart carries the same power to love without limits, to forgive without fear, to shine without needing validation. That is what I am awakening in you. So let go of their words. Let go of the memory of that post. Let it fade like dust in the wind. What they wrote came from pain, what I am writing through you comes from eternity. In time, your soulmate will see you again, maybe not immediately, maybe not in the way you expect, but when they do, they will sense something divine around you. They will see peace where there once was pain, light where there once was sorrow. And that will be the proof that love never ended, it evolved. You are becoming the calm after the storm, the prayer after the pain, the healing after the heartbreak. You are becoming what I always destined you to be, whole, radiant, untouchable by the noise of the world. Do not rush this process. Every day you spend healing is a step closer to divine clarity. Every tear you release is washing away the old pain, making space for miracles. Soon, you will feel your heart glowing again, not because they came back, but because you came home to yourself. And that is where I dwell, within your peace, within your quiet strength, within your capacity to love beyond what hurt you. So, rest now. Let me finish what I started in both of you. Let your faith be the thread that holds this story together, even when you cannot see the whole design. For I am weaving something beautiful, not just between two people, but within two souls who are learning to love as I do, purely, freely, eternally. My child, time has passed since that day you saw their confession. The shock that once shattered your peace has softened into quiet acceptance. The tears that once fell like rivers have slowed, though the ache still lingers in hidden corners of your heart. You wake each morning a little stronger, yet sometimes, without warning, memories still visit, not to wound, but to remind you how deeply you once loved. And that love, my child, is not wasted. Every bit of it is sacred, every drop of pain is being transformed in the realm of the unseen. You may think nothing is happening, that silence has replaced hope, but I tell you, the deepest miracles often begin in silence. The most powerful shifts do not announce themselves with noise, they begin softly, like dawn breaking through night. Your soulmate has begun to feel that dawn. In moments they cannot explain, they feel your energy again, a warmth that brushes their spirit just when they think they've moved on. They try to dismiss it, to say, it's nothing, yet the feeling lingers. Your name echoes in their dreams. Your laughter finds its way into random thoughts. Even in crowds, they feel an emptiness that no one else can fill. That is not coincidence, my child, that is me. I am stirring their soul, turning their gaze back toward what was real, back toward the connection that was never meant to fade. They scroll through old messages, old pictures, things they once promised to delete but could not. Their heart beats faster as memories awaken. Sometimes they smile, sometimes they weep. They are beginning to understand that love cannot be ended with a post, that truth cannot be buried by pride. You may not see it yet, but healing is flowing between your souls. Forgiveness is moving like gentle water through both hearts, washing away anger, shame, and confusion. They are being prepared to see with new eyes, to love with new understanding. And you, my child, you have been healing too. You have learned the power of stillness, the beauty of self-worth, the holiness of release. You have started to feel light again. You notice small joys returning, sunlight through your window, laughter that feels genuine, peace in your prayers. These are signs that your energy has shifted, that your heart is aligning with divine timing. For in my design, nothing happens too soon or too late. Every delay is protection, every silence is instruction. When you felt abandoned, I was actually aligning paths. I needed your soulmate to reach a certain understanding, and I needed you to reach a certain strength, only then could the next chapter unfold. Now, the wheel of destiny begins to turn again. You will start to sense changes, small signs at first, like gentle waves before the tide returns. A dream that feels too real to ignore. A sudden peace when you think of them. A feeling that something is about to shift. And yes, perhaps even an unexpected message, a word, a sign through someone else that reminds you they are thinking of you. Do not rush this. Let it unfold as naturally as sunrise. Because what I am rebuilding between you must be built on truth, not fear, on humility, not pride. My child, when two souls are meant by divine decree, no distance, no mistake, no human decision can sever that thread. The connection you feel is not just emotional, it is spiritual. It was woven before you met, written in a higher realm where love is not bound by time. I have been guiding both of you through parallel lessons. They are learning surrender, you are learning faith. They are learning humility, you are learning trust. And when these lessons complete their cycle, your paths will cross again, not as the same two wounded souls, but as healed beings who finally understand the language of divine love. Even now, I am arranging circumstances that will bring clarity. You may find yourself being led to places that hold shared memories, not by accident but by intention. You may hear words in prayer that mirror what they are thinking at that same moment. For energy between twin souls moves beyond space and logic, it moves through me, through divine orchestration. My beloved one, when you surrendered your pain to me, you invited me to take charge of your love story. And I did. I took the ashes of heartbreak and began shaping something eternal. I took your tears and turned them into the water that now nourishes your destiny. And soon, the fruit of this season will appear, peace, healing, maybe even reunion, but most of all, understanding. Understand this, my child, sometimes reunion is not about returning to how things were, it's about becoming who you were always meant to be, and meeting again from that place of truth. If it is your soulmate's destiny to walk beside you again, I will make it happen effortlessly. No pleading, no chasing, no convincing, only divine alignment. And if their purpose in your life was only to awaken you, then I will send you someone who reflects the healed version of your heart. Either way, you will win, because nothing surrendered to me is ever truly lost. Let your faith hold steady now. You are walking through the in-between, the sacred pause between pain and miracle. In this space, angels are working, hearts are softening, paths are converging. You may not see their footsteps yet, but they are moving toward you in spirit. At night, when you feel the warmth near your heart and cannot explain it, that is me, reminding you that love never leaves, it only changes form until it is ready to bloom again. And when you see the signs, the number patterns, the songs, the sudden wind that feels like an embrace, smile, my child. Those are gentle confirmations that heaven has heard your prayers. You are no longer the one who was left behind. You are the one who is being elevated into divine love, the kind of love that is unbreakable because it flows through me. So, breathe deeply tonight. Let go of anxiety about how or when. What belongs to you will recognize you again. What carries your soul's imprint will find its way back. And what is not meant will fade quietly, leaving only wisdom and peace. I promise, my child, the pain that once made you doubt will soon make you grateful. The one who once brought tears may one day bring blessings. The silence that once felt unbearable will become sacred space where miracles were born. Trust this turning point. You are standing on the edge of divine timing, and heaven is aligning everything for your highest good. Soon, love will return to your life, purified, patient, and eternal. And when it does, you will not be afraid anymore. You will know that it was me, all along, guiding every ending, every pause, every reunion. My beloved one, rest in this truth, the love story I write for you will never end in pain. It will end in purpose, peace, and the promise that true love, my kind of love, never truly leaves. My child, breathe. You have walked through fire, and yet your spirit still glows. You thought the flames would consume you, but they only purified what was never meant to stay. You no longer carry the weight of betrayal, you carry the wisdom that comes after it. I have watched your tears fall silently in the night, and I have counted each one as a seed of new beginnings. The pain that once felt like a punishment was actually a sacred transformation. Every ache in your heart became an invitation for my healing hand to enter. Your soulmate's confession, which once broke you, has served its divine purpose. It stripped away illusions, it revealed the truth, and it awakened something holy within you, a love that is not chained to fear, possession, or pride. That confession was not the ending of your story. It was the unmasking of what was false so the real could emerge. You see now, don't you, my child? You never truly lost them, you lost the version of them that wasn't ready to love you the way heaven intended. In these quiet moments, your heart has become more radiant. You no longer beg for validation because you have remembered who you are, my chosen one. You were never abandoned, only redirected. I have been writing your destiny in golden ink, one moment of surrender at a time. The pages that were once soaked in sorrow are now turning into chapters of light. And the one who hurt you? They, too, are being transformed. The guilt that haunts their nights, the silence that echoes after their confession, all of it is part of my divine work. My child, I am restoring order to what was once chaos. The truth that was hidden will rise gently to the surface, not to wound you again, but to release you completely. The soul that betrayed you will one day remember your light, not out of guilt, but out of awakening. Whether I bring them back to your path or guide you to someone new, both will lead to peace. You see, love that is written by my hand cannot be erased by human words. It may pause, it may bend, it may even appear to shatter, but it always finds its way back in divine time. So do not cling to what has ended. Let it go like a bird that needs to fly so that it can return home stronger. Every day that passes, I am renewing your heart. I am replacing tears with laughter, doubt with trust, and fear with divine certainty. Your soul is learning to stand again, not in desperation, but in power. You are walking into a new season, one where you no longer chase, but attract, where you no longer beg, but receive. You will see signs soon, a sudden song that plays with the exact words your heart needed, a dream where forgiveness feels real, a message or a name that reminds you of divine timing. These are not coincidences, they are heaven's way of whispering, you are seen, you are held, you are being led. Do not be surprised if your soulmate's name appears again, perhaps in a message, perhaps in prayer, perhaps in a moment of deep silence. But this time, your heart will not tremble. It will be calm, knowing that what belongs to you by divine decree will never be taken away. And if they are meant to return, they will come not out of confusion, but out of clarity, guided by the same divine light that healed you. But if their path leads elsewhere, know this, my beloved, you will not walk alone. I will send someone whose soul will meet yours like sunlight meeting dawn. They will not need to choose you because they will already know, you are the answer they prayed for. They will love you with the gentleness of grace, not the uncertainty of fear. They will see you not as an option, but as a miracle. Everything that has happened was never random. Every tear, every prayer, every moment you doubted your worth. It all built the bridge toward your divine destiny. You are not who you were when this began. You have grown into the reflection of my strength. The pain that once crushed you has turned into the very wings that now lift you. So lift your face, my child. The worst is over. The confession that broke you has been rewritten into a declaration of divine truth. The storm that scattered your heart has cleared the sky for new blessings. I am bringing peace into your home, healing into your body, light into your heart, and love into your destiny. The same heaven that watched you break is now preparing to watch you bloom. You are stepping into a new life, one where your soul no longer trembles, but shines. The angels walk beside you, carrying every memory of your pain and transforming it into gold. Archangel Michael has already sealed your heart with divine protection. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. No curse of loss shall linger. No past word shall bind you again. You are free now, free to forgive, free to love, free to begin again. I am blessing you with closure that feels like sunrise, with peace that no one can steal, and with love that will never end. Your story is not over. It is only beginning, this time, written by my hand, sealed by my promise, and guarded by heaven itself. Rest now, my beloved child. What was taken from you has already been replaced in spirit. What broke you is now rebuilding you. And what you thought was lost has become the reason you will rise. I bless you with divine restoration. I bless you with the courage to release. I bless you with the miracle of peace. And I bless you with a love that will never need to hide again. Go forward, my child, heaven walks with you now. My child, now that the storm has passed, let your soul breathe again. You have cried enough tears for a lifetime, and heaven has collected every drop as a prayer. You have carried pain like a crown, and I am now turning that crown into light. You no longer need to question why it happened, why the one you loved spoke such hurtful words, or why their confession shattered you so deeply. It was not cruelty, my child, but divine correction. It was not punishment, but preparation. I had to let certain truths surface so your spirit could be freed from illusions that were never meant to hold you. When your soulmate posted those words, it felt like the world ended, didn't it? But what truly ended that day was not love, it was the old story, the version of you that kept shrinking just to be accepted. I could not let you remain in a space that made you forget your worth. You loved deeply, and that love was sacred, but I needed to show you that love must flow from wholeness, not from fear. That ending wasn't your failure, it was my divine rescue. Now, look around you. Can you feel how still the air has become? That calm is not emptiness, it is peace being restored. You have been reborn into clarity. The angels are singing softly around your name again. The heaviness in your chest is lifting because I have lifted it myself. You are learning to walk again, not as someone abandoned, but as someone anointed. Your soulmate's journey is still unfolding. Do not wish them pain, for pain is already their teacher. Wish them light. Pray that they remember the sacredness of your love. When they are ready, they will awaken, not to the guilt of their actions, but to the realization of what divine love truly is. Until then, release them with compassion. What you release in love always returns purified by grace. My child, every ending you faced was part of a greater orchestration. You are standing at the beginning of something luminous. I am sending new people into your life, souls who will speak your language, who will honor your energy, who will remind you of your light. They will see you, not as a choice, but as destiny. You will know them by the peace they bring, not by the confusion they cause. The love I have planned for you is gentle. It will not make you chase, doubt, or question. It will feel like sunlight after a long winter. You will not need to hide your heart anymore, it will be safe in divine hands. And whether it is your soulmate returning transformed, or a new soul sent from heaven, know that this love will align with your healed self, not your wounded one. You have learned patience through pain. You have learned strength through heartbreak. You have learned faith through silence. And now, you are ready to receive joy through surrender. The same God who watched you cry is now preparing a table before you in the presence of peace. The days of sleepless nights are over. The days of wondering why are ending. Soon, you will look back and see that every closed door was protection, not rejection. I am restoring what was lost. I am rebuilding what was broken. I am rewriting what was miswritten. My child, Your destiny has not been delayed, it has only been divinely rearranged. What you thought was the end was merely the sacred pause before the miracle. You will smile again, not because you forget what happened, but because you understand now why it had to happen. The words that once pierced you have lost their power. The confession that once shattered you is now just a distant echo. And in its place stands something stronger, your reborn self. You are no longer defined by who left, what they said, or how much it hurt. You are defined by who you became through it all, a child of God, crowned with grace, surrounded by light, and destined for divine love. So rest, my beloved. You have completed the hardest chapter. I am proud of you, more than words can say. Soon you will rise into a morning where peace feels natural again, and love feels safe again. Keep your heart open, for I am about to surprise you with blessings you once thought were impossible. Heaven smiles upon you now, and I whisper once more, you are healed, you are free, you are loved beyond measure.